Hey YouTubers, it's that Van Guy again with another video. Today is going to be the monthly diecast club meet buy sell trade haul video. This is all the stuff that I picked up at our monthly buy sell trade meet, local to me. I actually was the one that started it here in our local area, and we also have a Facebook page to help support it. There's so much good stuff. I can't even fit it all in the frame. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video because there's some really cool new pieces as well as some like old vintage pieces. Some that I got as doubles that I'm hanging on to carded, or ones that I'm going to be holding to do van trading and reselling. So to get some of the stuff out of the way, so we have a little more room to work, let's go through some of the stuff that I'm not going to open today and just give you a quick sneak peek of it. Here's a Honda Odyssey van. I have this one in my collection and just picked up an extra one for trading. I always get really good deals at the club meet, and the guys know that I'm like a van guy. And when they see vans out on the shelves, they pick up stuff for me and they just bring it in and we trade for it. Here's another really cool Hot Wheels. This is a custom 77 Dodge van. This is one of the color changers, and it's a cool popular one. You notice it's the plastic body version that doesn't have the moonroof in it, so save that one for van trading. Also my friend Jeremy Hoonberg and some of the other club members, they always pick up vans for me. They picked up a few of these gray Combies, cool Combies. I have one already in my display case with all my other Combies, but they picked me up 2 or 3, so hanging on to those for van trading. Here's a custom Chevy Greenbrier sports wagon. I think this is the premiere release in the Real Rider series. I have a video, a casting spotlight on this casting already up on my channel if you want to check it out. So I've just picked up this extra one for trading. And then I don't have... my friend Jeremy Hoonberg in my local club, he always grabs a bunch of vans for me. He probably grabbed a dozen of these speed boxes for me. And this new, this is a 2019 Super Chromes from the Super Chrome series. This is a 2019 release from like the A case. He grabbed like a dozen of these, and then he grabbed like a dozen of this custom 77 Dodge van. Another plastic body version without the moonroof on top. So we'll probably open up both of those. We could open up this one too. This is the Hot Wheels Ford Transit Connect from the Hot Wheels Art Car series. This is a 2018 release. There's a blue version. This is the second recolor in the yellow. Let's see what else we got that I'm not going to open. This one I already have in my display case. I already opened one. This is just a double to hang on to or for van trading. Greenlight brand Hot Pursuit Series 28, I believe. Let's see if it's, yeah, Series 28. There we go. So, nice looking van, nice wheels. But saving that one for trading. A couple more that I already opened in previous videos that I already have. This is Marvel Pop Culture. This is 66A100. I already have one loose in my display case. Same with this super van. Marvel Avengers Superhero Pop Culture Set Super Van. So got that one too loose in the display case already. So those are going to be saved for doubles or van trading. I think most of this other stuff we're going to be opening. So why don't we take a look at some of this loose stuff, and then we can go on to start cracking some carded stuff. I also found some loose stuff that is some of it might be doubles for trading and whatnot. I'm a big fan of this Dodge Magnum because that's my daily driver. Drive a 2005 Dodge Magnum RT. So I collect this casting. I believe I have this one already, but I wasn't sure, so I picked it up. I always get great deals at our local club meet. So just to make sure that I, made sure that I had it. Let's stub in here. There we go. Just want to make sure that I didn't leave it if I didn't have it. So I might already have this one. I need to double check my jammer case with all my magnums in it, but that's one I picked up loose at the club. Next one up, this is a Baja breaker. I believe this is a 5-pack exclusive. And this one was in nice condition, so picked up a double for trading or to keep. Then also we have this one. I don't believe I have this version. This is a futuristic or prototype VW van. Extreme Park. Might have been part of some sort of a 5-pack. I believe this is a Matchbox. Yeah, looks like a Matchbox. Let's take a look here. Matchbox China Volkswagen Microbus 150 scale. It's got kind of like a skate park, skateboarding and BMX biking logos on it. It's in slightly played with condition, not mint, but it's still in real nice shape. So I'll add that one to the collection. Next up is this. I think this one is another, might be another Matchbox. Yep, Matchbox. You can see Ford Transit, and one of those newer Ford Transits. I'm pretty sure I don't have this deco. This is Canine Patrol van. Might be from another miscellaneous 5-pack. I know I don't have this version, so I added another one to the collection for cheap. Here's another one picked up real cheap. It's a little bit banged up. I got quite a few of these, but love this casting, and it's a pretty cool paint job on it. This is not a treasure hunt. It does have the treasure hunt logo, but this was released before this design was the official recognized treasure hunt logo, so a lot of these vans get confused as treasure hunts when they really are not. Pick that one up loose. Here's another one. I got some from my buddy Richard Dankey in our local club. I did not have this one, so I was pretty excited to get this one. It's a pretty sweet piece. I like how it's all flat black, and it says Police SWAT, and it's got the black wheels. It looks pretty menacing, pretty cool. And I know I definitely didn't have this one, so happy to add this. I believe this is another version of the Ford, or the Ford Transit van. Yeah, another Matchbox Ford Transit, 2007, does this say? Hard to see. So that one's really cool. This one, not really sure what this one is. It's kind of an odd looking van. Production Corp. Kenner. Made in Hong Kong. So if any of you guys know anything about this one, feel free to let me know. Not really sure what where it came from. It's not a Matchbox. I don't think it's a Hot Wheels. I'm not really sure though. 4+4. It's got the engine coming up through the hood. And take a look at that rear bumper / taillight panel. That's really weird and odd. I definitely don't have any like this that has this weird extra like bumper that sticks way out with the taillights on it. So it's very different. The wheels on it kind of remind me of maybe a Matchbox or like a Corgi or something maybe. So there's that one. Next up, we got this. This one's in played with condition, but it's kind of a funky one. I believe it's from a movie called The Van. It's like a 70s movie about custom vans. Kind of a neat little movie. But what's cool about this one is it has zoomy exhaust pipes on the sides. You can tell it's an older version because it's got a sticker. The design isn't like painted on. It's just got a sticker that goes on. It's kind of got like fog lights on the roof, kind of reminiscent of an A-Team van. But it's got, they call them zoomy exhaust pipes on the side where the pipes stick up on both sides, almost like a drag car does. And then the fenders, it has real wide fender flares on it that are cast right into the body, that are all part of the body. So it's kind of a unique one. And I believe this is a movie car. It's called Van Killer or something like that. Yeah, see, it says it right on the bottom. It's a Xylomex is the company that put this one out. Xylomex. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Van Killer, Hong Kong. So kind of a unique piece, and you can see how the fender flares are cast right into the body, and they're really wide. Pretty interesting. That one's from a movie. Okay, next we got two loose ones I'm real excited about. This one is also from Richard Dinky. He was able to find this one for me. This is one of the Johnny Lightning GMC vans I was looking for, because I'm trying to collect every single Johnny Lightning van ever released. And I'm narrowing it down just a few right now, so I have almost all of them. This GMC van isn't as cool as some of the 70s vans. I don't think it's as popular to collect, but I do have quite a few of these already. And this is one of the only ones that I was missing. I think I'm only missing some Dwyer Group special releases, some promo vans, and this one. And I think there's also another Coca-Cola International release that's a Sprite van that I do not have. That's in blue and green from the Sprite Soda company. So I was looking for this one, searching all over on eBay, couldn't find it anywhere for sale, loose or carded, and Richard was able to find it for me, so really appreciate that. I'm glad to add this one to the collection. This is going to help me complete my Johnny Lightning GMC van collection. Real nice shape, rubber tires. And then last but not least, for the loose ones, is this one that was found by my buddy Suresh in our local club. He went to the Collectors Nationals this year, which was just a month or two ago. I'm not exactly sure if I can't remember if it was in Vegas or California, I'm not sure. But he spotted this one while he was out there, loose for sale. And he's a VW guy, he collects a lot of VWs. And he kind of knows which VWs I'm looking for. I'm more of an American van fan than a VW van fan, but this is one of the ones that I wanted. This is, I think it's, I don't want to say a pop culture release, but it's a more premium release. It's like from their entertainment series, I think, like movies and TV. This is a replica of the VW van that was in the Magnum PI TV show. All metal body, metal base. This is a Sunnigan. I have quite a few of these VW Sunnigans. Rubber, metal body, metal base, rubber tires, and then it's got the top that pops up. All these Sunnigans have this little like camper top that pops up, or it just kind of pops up like some of them did, where they had kind of like a camper top, so that kind of goes up and down. Really excited to have that one, so thanks Suresh, thanks buddy for finding that one for me. Another one I can cross off the list. I think that's it for the loose ones. Here's one that Jeremy Hoonberg found for me. This is a chase piece. If you take a close look, you can see that it's got the red wheels, and it's got red bumpers and accents. This is a Walmart exclusive. You can see limited to 750 pieces. I have a regular one, and he found this one, and he knows I'm a van collector. I'm a big van guy, so he gave me like first choice on it, and he gave me a good deal on it. I'll try to take it out of the packaging a little bit so you can get a better look at it without all the glare. Let's zoom in and take a look at it. This is a Ford Econoline van, panel van, with the Edelbrock equipped decos, and what makes it a chase piece is the red trim, the red bumpers, and the red wheels, red metallic wheels. And the headlight surrounds, you can see, are red metallic as well on the front and the grille. The regular release would have all that stuff in just chrome. So, pretty excited to have that one. I think I'm not super huge fan of the M2 chase pieces because the gold accents and trim, or the gold wheels, the gold doesn't really do it for me. But this red one, because the van is red, the red wheels and trim really makes it pop, and it really goes good with the body color. So normally I would not be that interested in a chase piece from M2, a chase van, but because this one, it just goes so well together, the red chromed accent pieces on the red paint, I really like it. Okay, let's see what else we could crack here. This one, my buddy David Kiley, he knows that I collect Christine cars, and I happened to spot this one for sale on his table. 57 Plymouth Fury. I've got quite a few of these, but I don't have this Avengers version, and I spotted it, and he gave me a great deal. I gave him a great deal, and gave me a great deal in return. We could take a look at the back if you want to see the cars that are in the series. Not sure when the series came out. It looks like it's copyright 2015, so maybe 2016. Usually the copyrights are like 1 year behind. I think they're copyrighted the year before they're actually released. And what's cool about this one is it actually has like a plastic liner piece to keep it from getting damaged from like package rub, which is pretty nice. This, looks like it's just like a dollar car too. And usually you don't see that on the cheaper cars. You usually only see that on the like RLC pieces and stuff that are the real expensive stuff. So here's the 57 Plymouth Fury in the Avengers series. Glad to have that one, so I can add that to my Christine car collection. Next up we got, let's crack open this Ford Transit Connect and the Hot Wheels Art Car series. I believe I have a few of these because he grabbed me a couple, but I'm not sure if I have a yellow one loose yet or not. I might, but if I do have another yellow one loose, then this will just go in the loose trade box. Nice. Not real crazy about the multicolored wheels. Prefer to just have more realistic wheels, like black wheels on it. So there's that one. Alright, next up we got, we'll take a look at these 2019 releases. I already have one of these open, I know I do, but I'll crack open another one for you guys so you can take a look at it. I got a bunch of these. This one just feels really light because it's just a thin plastic body, and it's got a metal base, which is weird. It's like, why would you make the base metal and the body plastic? Like, wouldn't you do it the other way around? But another thing I noticed, because the plastic body is chromed, sometimes the deco doesn't stay on as well. It's like easier for the pinstripes and stuff to be rubbed off, so keep an eye on that. If you're in the store and you're looking to buy one of these and they have a few, take a close look at the stripes up here on top, close to the roof line. Some of them, like towards the edge, the stripes are worn off, or they're just not on there very well because of the chrome underneath. I really need to do a wheel swap on one of these. I think it would look a lot better with some real riders on it. Okay, then we can take a look at this one from the Super Chrome series. This one card's a little bent up and stuff, so this one will definitely be a good victim to crack open. So we can take a look at it. This is the Speed Box, another casting and collect. I think I have all of these. Now I have a new one to add to the display case with the rest. This is a 2019 release. This is the Speed Box. Pretty neat. It's got the blue wheels with the chrome trim. Pretty neat. Okay, we got wanted one of these Demons, the 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, Zamac version, new for 2018. This is a new release. There was a yellow version, and then there's this Zamac version, but this is the first release of this, just released in 2018. Not sure how many total releases there were in 2018, but we'll take a look at this Zamac version. And you can see it's got a special hood than the other Challengers. It's got the special Demon hood. It also has the fender flares, where the fenders are flared out a little bit more. And it also has the skinny pizza cutter wheels on the front and the real fat tires in the back. So that's unique to the Demon casting. We got the fender flares, the skinnies and fats for tires, and the special Demon hood scoop. Alright. Well, if you take a look in the background, you'll see I got a lot of cool stuff here hiding in the back, buried, that we're going to be checking out. Here's another oddball. This is kind of a van casting, like a futuristic van. And it's a fairly new release from Matchbox. 09 International Star. Real boxy, like kind of a delivery van. Let's check this one out. If I can get it open. This one doesn't want to come out. There we go. Let's take a close look. It's kind of got a funky bubble windshield on it. Get rid of some of this card art. Zoom in a little closer. It's got a plastic door in the back. I don't know if that's just to save money on the cost of the metal or the cost to produce it, or if that's actually a moving part, if it actually opens. Pretty detailed piece. Got like placard holders on the side and on the back door. That's for hauling hazardous materials. So it's definitely a work van. If you're hauling hazardous materials, it has to be placarded. It has to have the little triangle shaped little signs like caution, danger, corrosive, explosive, that kind of thing. I don't know if this door opens. I don't think it does. I don't see how it would open. It's just a plastic part of the body, I think. Looks like the front fender is plastic too. Matchbox E-Star electric van. Maybe this is some sort of a hybrid vehicle like an electric. Drivers wanted, Matchbox.com. Pretty funky little futuristic delivery van. Okay, now we're getting to some good stuff. And all this stuff's going to get cracked, guys. I'm a big fan of Mopar stuff, and I'm a fan of Dodge trucks. I'm more of a van guy, obviously. That's like the bulk of what I collect, but I do have other stuff that's not vans that I do collect. This is 50th Favorites Wave 2. 78 Dodge Little Red Express truck. Very cool. Here's the different cars and the different waves. These are just hitting stores by me. I was lucky enough to find an unopened case. Picked it right off the pallet just as they were getting ready to put them out on the floor. And these Little Red Express trucks, unfortunately, are only one per case. But there's like 3 gassers and 3 drag buses. So if you're looking for this Little Red Express truck, it's kind of harder to get because there's only one per case. Harder to find, so less chance that you'll find it on the peg. There's just only one per case. They get snapped up pretty quick. But real detailed piece. Let's see if you can zoom in a little bit more. Little Red Express. I like the aluminum looking slot wheels on it. The only thing I don't like about it, I guess it's part of the interior piece, but I think they could have done a better job with the side pipes on it. Or the like stacks, exhaust stacks. They definitely could have done like a chrome instead of this gray plastic. But that's really my only complaint about it. I'll zoom out a little bit and we'll take an even closer look. See if I can adjust the light a little. It's got the wood in the bed. Very detailed. Take a look at the wheels. It's got the 50th anniversary logo. Detail on the back, taillight, and tailgate decals. See if I can get the light just right so we can read that. 78 Dodge Little Red Express truck. I'll take a look at the front grille. So pretty detailed little truck. Rubber tires. Metal body, metal base. So glad to have that one. Add that one to the collection. That'll go with my trucks. Alright. Now we're getting down to the end here, but saving the best for last. I found a really good deal from Richard Dinky. He had a bunch of these old Johnny Lightning dragsters, and I have a bunch of Mopar race cars. Original 60s pro stock cars and funny cars. Real dragsters from the past. And these are authentic replicas of famous dragsters. These are different funny cars. And sometimes because they're a funny car, it's not the exact same body style. Obviously, it's an exaggerated body style of that particular vehicle. So I kind of had to check them out and see, you know, which ones were which as far as like, you know, I just wanted to pick up the Mopar ones. This one is Revel's Chi-Town Hustler. Let's crack into this one. Comes with some sort of a coin or a button or something. I'm not really sure what that is. But we'll find out here in a second. Alright. Let's take a close look at this funny car. Revel's Chi-Town Hustler. Let's take a look and see. It does open, I believe. A little bit stiff. And it does have a little ladder bar to hold it open. I don't want to force it open too far. There we go. Because I don't want to break the hinge or anything. But there's a look at the engine and the chassis with the body up out of the way. You can see the little driver compartment, cockpit area. So that's Revel Chi-Town Hustler. And I really like the flame job on the front. So that's a cool one. Glad to add that one. And let's take a look at this little button that came with it. I don't know. It's supposed to be some sort of a, what does it say here? Ooh, upside down. Johnny Lightning Limited Edition 72 Chi-Town Hustler Pat Minnick. That's kind of cool. It looks like it's a picture of the real car. A photo of it. And then there's not a whole lot on the back. Johnny Lightning Limited Edition. So it comes with like a little coin. A little plastic coin. Pretty neat. Probably hang on to those coins, I guess. Just put them in the, if there's room, put them in the display case with the car. Here's the next one we're going to take a look at. This one is the 71 Revolution, Ed McCulloch. Pretty neat. Some of these vintage drag cars I've heard of before. Some I have not. Let's take a look at this version. Revolution. I think the Revel company, I don't know if they made, I think they made model kits or some sort, maybe they made toys, but or diecast even, but I think they must have been sponsoring a lot of drag cars in the 60s and 70s, because I see that on a lot of them. Let's lift it open a little, shall we, so you can get a look at the inside. They're pretty much all the same. The wheels might slightly be different, but I think the chassis and engine part is all identical. They're all exactly the same inside. It's just which body is put on the chassis and then the graphics on the body. So it's another cool one to add to the collection. Here's the coin. 71 Revolution. Ed McCulloch. Limited edition. Not much on back. Okay. Next up, I've got another one. This one is the Ram Chargers. Another Johnny Lightning dragsters. Another funny car. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. Ram Chargers. Green and red. It's got some pinstriping on the hood. I'll show you the coin. Yeah, this one just says Ram Chargers on it. The little button. Johnny Lightning Ram Chargers. Pretty cool picture though. Nothing on the back, just a plastic coin. Pretty neat. And then last but not least of this 4 of these that I bought is this the Wildman, Revel Wildman. Let's take a look at it. I have having an avalanche here of cool stuff. Alright, let's crack this one open. There we go. Yeah, this one says Wild Man. Pretty neat. Vintage graphics. Wild Willie Borsch. Pretty neat graphics. It's got something on the hood there. Some sort of something that's kind of weird. And then here's the little button that came with it. Wild Man. Okay, we got 3 more to look at in today's video yet. These much anticipated Team Transports Wave 2, the Snake and Mongoose. I'm not too much of a JDM import fan. I'm more of an American guy, American Muscle type guy, like the American stuff. So not too interested in the other stuff in the set, but I definitely wanted to get 1 snake and 1 mongoose. I actually wanted to get 2 because the card art, the graphics is just so awesome on these. I'd like to keep it 1 in the original packaging. There's all 4 in the set. Not interested in the Nissan, not really interested in the Porsche. Just wanted Snake and Mongoose. I wanted to keep 1 in the pack and mint unopened and 1 loose. I have 1 extra one of this, the red one, but this yellow one I do not have a backup. So I'm taking a chance here and going to crack this one, even though I don't really have a mint carded version yet to replace it. I'm destroying the packaging and original artwork just so we could take a close look at it. So get rid of some of this packaging. So we have some room to put it on the turntable. It's a little big for the turntable, but I think it'll work. Let's take a close look at it. I believe that's just a generic hauler. It should technically be a Dodge truck because it's a Plymouth Mopar sponsored vehicle. So it should be a Dodge truck, but I think it's just kind of a generic vehicle that they used to kind of look like a retro truck. I don't believe it's an actual Dodge. Or at least it doesn't look like any Dodge I've ever seen. Maybe it's an older one, but it doesn't say Dodge on it anywhere, or Plymouth. So I'm thinking it's just kind of a generic casting so they could save money on the licensing fees. I'm sure they had to license the Snake Cuda, but as far as the hauler truck goes, not exactly sure. Let's take a look at just the truck. Metal base. I like those wheels on there quite a bit. Rubber tires. Looks like the front of the truck is metal. The hood and cab part is all metal. But this part, the flatbed portion of it, the trailer, is plastic. Pretty neat little piece. Retro rig. See, I would think it would say Dodge on the bottom or something, or Plymouth, but it just says retro rig. So that's what makes me think it's not a real licensed vehicle. It's kind of like their spin on it. It's not too far off from a Dodge, but just thought I would mention that if you didn't realize it. Here's the CUDA. This one seems to open real easily, like the hinge is kind of sloppy on it. It looks like the wheels are really detailed. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes not. Let's take a look at it. Real detailed chassis and engine. Real shiny chrome. A little, I would say, much more detailed than the Johnny Lightnings that we looked at earlier in the video. Definitely a CUDA, you can tell by the taillights. It's got the parachute on the back and the spoiler. It's got the big drag slicks. All the sponsorship decals. Pretty cool piece. Let's take a look at it with it closed. So you can really get a good look at that CUDA body. Like I said, it is kind of sloppy, as you can see. Check out how much the body moves and how much the chassis moves. It's very sloppy. So if you're trying to get it, you know, sit down where the blower sticks through the windshield, there is a possibility that you could have it on crooked and it not sit right. You kind of have to line it up with the engine inside to get it to sit flat. So that's kind of weird. But, you know, you're probably not going to be downhill racing these or playing with them a lot. They're more for a display. So you probably, you know, hopefully you won't be handling them a lot. But I find it a little bit odd that it's kind of sloppy. But still really cool. Still real glad to have it. Still a very cool piece. Definitely a must-have for any like drag racing fan or Mopar fan. So we'll just set that one in the background. And then let's open up the Mongoose Duster. Plymouth Duster, funny car, retro rig. Just love that. Love that artwork. So I already have a second red one like this. So I'm not too worried about cracking this one open, because I have another one in mint in the packaging still. So let's take a close look at this one. And I'll zoom in while I get rid of some of this packaging. Take a close look at it. Pretty detailed piece. You can tell the taillights are different, slightly different body style on the funny car. This is a Duster. The yellow snake is a CUDA. Mongoose is a Duster. So two different Mopar muscle car bodies. You know, they're funny cars. They're not true Mopar body styles. They're a little bit modified, a little bit crazy. That's why they're called funny cars, because they look funny. Alright, okay, we can take a closer look at the truck. Tom McEwen Mongoose. Again, the retro rig. This one has slightly different wheels. The yellow one has 5 slots. This kind of just has steel wheels on it that are chromed. Very nice shiny red. Again, rubber tires, metal body, metal chassis. The front of the body here is metal, the cab, and then this hauler part is plastic. Goose. This is the license plate. Looks like the truck's got a little bit of paint flaw where the drag car might have been bumping up against it in the packaging. A little bit, a couple scratches, but can't be too critical. Nice looking hauler. Let's take a look at this car. Well, this one's pretty loose and sloppy too. So I guess not quite as loose and sloppy as the Cuda. Like it's loose at first, but then when you go to try to open it further, it doesn't want to open, which is weird. Yeah, this one was really tough to get open all the way. Not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with the differences in the body style. So here's the Tom McEwen Mongoose Duster. Pretty cool. Very detailed cockpit. Looks like it might have some different wheels on it than the Snake car. Really detailed piece. Nice shiny chrome engine. Real rubber tires. Let me close it up. Not sure if this one has a little bit of a paint flaw. No, I thought something was on the hood, but it's just some plastic. There we go. It wipes right off. This one does have a little bit of package rub on top. Maybe I could polish that out. If you look at the hood, it's got a little bit of a scuff on it. Or on the top of the car, the roof. But sometimes that happens. That's why you take it out of the packaging and free the piece. Because sometimes they get package rub from being in the packaging, and then it just isn't. Ends up doing more damage than good by keeping it in the package. Nice lit display case is the best place for these, in my opinion. So there we go. There's the Snake and there's the Mongoose and their Team Transport haulers. Put them together. And then we have one more Mopar hauler in the back. Picked up recently. It was an M2 release. Dodge Charger. On an old Dodge COE style truck. So let me get these Team Transports out of the way. And we can open up this Mopar flatbed. This is an M2. Car inside. And it's not technically not inside. It looks like it's on top. Here's the specifics. 69 Dodge L600 and a 71 Dodge Charger RT. It's got the extra wheels on top. Looks like a fuel tank. And I just like the Mopar graphics on the car and the packaging and stuff. Very cool. So I'll just give you a shot of some of the packaging. If you're interested. And then we'll crack into it. Let's see, 5980 pieces worldwide. Limited production, but just 55. If they made almost 6,000, it doesn't seem that limited. Let me cut this guy open. Okay. Don't really want to destroy the packaging. I'm probably going to keep it loose. I doubt I'm going to keep the packaging, but just in case. Got a little bit of extra plastic there. Pull this out. It's got like a little display board. I might keep the display board just to maybe put it in the display case if I can find just a display case big enough for it. Let's take the top of this case off if we can, so you can get a better look at it without any glare. Not sure how easy it will be to come off. Seems like it kind of wants to fight me here. Let me try this other side. There we go. Sorry about that. It's taking me a bit to get this thing out of the packaging. I don't want to break it if I can help it. Here's I'm not sure if the 512 refers to the engine size. Might be. I think it's got a 512 cubic inch crate motor in it. I like all the Mopar graphics and branding all over. It's got some Goodyear tires. Bunch of extra tires on the flatbed. And then I'm not sure if this slides down or flips. It definitely looks like there's something there that moves. But I think I would have to take it off of the base and then the car off of the trailer in order to show you. Let me see, maybe I can pause it and you guys, if you're curious, I could show you. Okay, we're back. I got it all opened up out of the packaging, off the base. So here's the car and the flatbed. Turns out the flatbed has, this part just slides out. Maybe, I don't know if I could do it with one hand. Oh, it worked very easy for me before. There we go. Just put this back. So this, it just kind of has this part that just kind of slides out. And the car, it's definitely a drag car. You can see it's got the skinny tires up front and the really fat drag cars, or really fat drag slicks in the back. So it's definitely a drag car. So you got the little ramp here that goes down, so you can kind of drive it kind of sort of up under the lift, and then this up on the flatbed, and then this part just slides back in, and then just kind of like pushes in. So that's it. That's the M2 flatbed and Charger drag car. Pretty neat piece. Glad to have that one. And that'll be it for this month's local buy, sell, trade, meet, haul video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my Facebook page, That Van Guy. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good day.